Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now you may notice something a little bit different this week. Typically I will have a car sitting behind me that is one of the update week vehicles, and I will touch on it ever so slightly at the very start of the video. However, this week I do not have one behind me because this week sucks so badly that I don't even own one of the vehicles that are available to be bought on discount or bought in the dealership special or anything this week. That's how bad this update week is, and it is a terrible one. It is actually one for the books, I would say. This is a historically awful update week. There is one saving grace this week, and we're going to touch on that in just a minute here because we obviously don't have any cars to talk about. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into how to make some money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. So let's go ahead and hop into the jobs tab here and go down to the adversary modes. Collection time is on double money and double RP this week. So if you're a new player, you're a lower level, this is probably going to be your best bet to make some money this week if you're just starting out in the game and trying to get your first, $1 million type of thing. So yeah, collection time, double money and double RP. I don't even think I've ever tried this one, so I can't even comment on if it's fun at all. I would assume that it is because it is 2 to 16 players, which seems like it might be decent. I don't even have anything else to say about it. If you're lower level, that's probably going to be your best bet to make some money this week. However, if you are a bit of a higher level and if you have a chop shop / salvage yard, there is double money on the salvage yard daily safe income for the remainder of this week. So if you don't know how that works, basically your daily safe income within the salvage yard is affected by how many tow truck missions that you have done within the last 24 hours of real life. If you do 4 within every 24 hours of real time, I do believe it is, your safe income will be maxed out for those 24 hours. And now you can earn quite a significant amount of money with this. Not only are you going to earn the actual safe income itself, but you're also going to earn the income from the vehicles actually being salvaged. So I would recommend salvaging as many vehicles as you possibly can this week and going and collecting your daily safe income every single day as much as you possibly can. I would also recommend, if you don't have it already, get the safe upgrade because it is going to fill up super fast. And if you want to use this as sort of an AFK method of some sort, you're probably going to want that safe upgrade so that you have a little bit more room to store the money that your business is going to make this week. That's it. Those are the 2 ways to make money this week in GTA Online. If you're an established player, I would recommend doing your regular business stuff and then incorporate some salvage yard tow truck service missions into it, because obviously the daily safe income being doubled is going to be pretty huge. So that's my recommendation. That's it for money this week. Let's go and talk about some of the discounted vehicles, as well as what's available in the casino, the car meet, and of course Simmons dealership, as well as luxury autos. So let's get into it. Alright guys, starting off within the casino, the vehicle that is available to be won on the podium this week is the Western Power Surge. Not the greatest bike ever, but it's also not the worst. It's actually pretty good, to be honest. It does have a speed glitch and it can go really fast. If you can win it, I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely recommend coming to the casino every single day to try to win this bike. I think it goes for about $1.8 million, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually just quickly check. It goes for 1.6, so it's an expensive bike. It does have a speed glitch. It is electric. It's a cool bike. I would definitely try to win it if you can this week for sure. Within the LS car meet this week, the prize ride is the Vapid Peyote Gasser this week. It's kind of an interesting car. It's definitely more so suited for drag racing in GTA Online, so that is kind of cool. And if you want to win this thing, you're gonna have to place top 4 for 3 days in a row. Now this isn't a super expensive car, so it's not one that I can super highly recommend trying to win. However, if you like the look of it and you want to get it for free, you could win and trade with a friend for 3 days in a row, and you will get it for yourselves. Not the greatest car ever, like I said. It doesn't really like turning, but in a straight line, it's pretty good. It's got some cool liveries and not much in the way of customization, unfortunately, but it is still kind of a cool car. So if you want it, definitely give it a shot and try to win it. As for the 3 vehicles that are available in the car meet this week, this is where we're going to find all of our discounts. Every single one of these vehicles is 30% off, and those are the only discounted vehicles for the week. Over here on the left, we have the Grotti Stinger. It does have a single customization option, which is to remove the roof. So if you guys want to do that, you absolutely can. It's 30% off this week, meaning that it is going to be going for, let's see, how much money is it going for? $595,000, which honestly not a terrible price for what you're getting. It is a pretty neat, old, luxurious car. Not a bad vehicle. I would say, you know, maybe pick it up if you're balling out of control, but if you've got businesses that you still need to buy and stuff like that, I would avoid this one. Same thing basically goes for the Enos Stafford. This thing is also 30% off, and it's going for $890,400. In my opinion, a lot of money. With that being said, it is 30% off, but it's not that great. It does have a little tiny bit of customization in the form of liveries mostly. That's kind of about it. I would honestly avoid the Enos Stafford this week. If you want to buy one of the vehicles that is discounted this week, it's going to have to be the Proton Tylarious. For me, at least, that's my recommendation. The Tylarious is a pretty awesome supercar. It handles really nicely. It's got good acceleration, decent top speed. Not a whole lot in the way of customization. It has about 2 livery options and 3 spoiler options, and I think that is entirely it for the Proton Tylarious. So, not the most customizable car. This thing is going for, let's see, how much this week? $1,785,000. Honestly, not a terrible price, but there are cars that will outperform this for cheaper. So, yeah, take that with a grain of salt. The Tylarious is definitely my favorite of the 3, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good car, but it's not like a super good car, you know what I'm saying? Out of these 3, it looks amazing, and it's definitely the best car by a long shot, but in the grand scheme of things, yeah, none of these 3 cars are super worth it, in my honest opinion. At Simeon's dealership, we have regular traffic available to be bought. We have the Benefactor Shafter here, which you can steal off of the street. We also have the Meibatsu Sanchez, which you can steal off the street. We also have the Declasse Premier, which is horribly ugly, and you can steal it off of the street. And over here, we have the Albany Washington, which you can steal it off the street, and you'll never guess, but the last car, which is the Ubermacht Zion, or Xeon, is stealable off the street. However, it is kind of cool because we did get the hardtop variant, whereas we got the convertible last week. So thanks, Rockstar. Don't buy anything in here. Please just steal it off the street. If you're looking for any of these vehicles, just steal it, please, for the love of God. At Luxury Autos, we have the Declasse Vigoro ZX convertible, and we also have the Karin Asterope GZ. Both of these cars were recently added with the update. Neither of them are very good, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying either of them. As for the vehicles that are available to be stolen this week within the Chop Shop, we have the Visser Neo, the Karin Everon, and the Weenie Issy Rally. Obviously, the Visser Neo is the one that is most worth it to sell for $395,000, followed by the Karin Everon for $335,000, and then of course the Weenie Issy Rally for $240,000. So if you're going to do one of these, definitely make sure it is the Visser Neo, followed by the Karin Everon, and then finally the Weenie Issy Rally. But these are the 3 vehicles that are available to be stolen this week. And last but not least, we have to talk about the time trials this week and for today. So for today, your RC Bandito time trial is Construction Site 1. Your Junk Energy time trial is Sewer System. Your regular time trial is Observatory, and your HSW time trial is Sandy Shores. And I do believe that it starts right here at the end of this road. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that it ends at the salvage yard all the way down here in Los Santos. So anyway, guys, there you have it. That has been it for what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.